Welcome to Tech Tuesdays. We'll be starting up here in a second. All right. So thanks for stopping by. My name is Alex. I work at CamLogic. I'm an application engineer, works with NX. And today we're going to be talking about NX CAD in regards to HD3D. We'll go through an introduction of that. All right. CamLogic was founded in 1996, and we've been working with Siemens products for about 15 years, so we've been a partner with Siemens for that long. We're headquartered in Oxford, north of Detroit, and we serve Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, and let's see where we go from there. As far as our products, we offer a broad range of products as far as the design and PLM side, including a full complementary array of Siemens PLM products from NX CAM, NX CAD, Solid Edge, VMAP for analysis, and Teamcenter and Insight for Solid Edge. And then we also have another side of our business which has to do with 3D printing, scanning, and we also offer 3D connection mouse and mouse types. I like to use it myself personally, but it's definitely beneficial for any engineer designer working with CAD each and every day. As far as our replays go, we post those on YouTube, so you can go back and look at this if you want somebody else to check it out. If you have other interests in other webinars we've done before, especially for Tech Tuesdays, between Solid Edge and some of our 3D and scanning and printing side, and also NX, of course. This is my third that I've done. More to come. Real quick, my contact information. Alex D at CamLogic. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot those in regards to this presentation, in regards to NX questions. Feel free to ask away. And it's our address. Go to www.camlogic.com if you want to contact us also. All right, so on to good stuff here. Oh, all right. HD3D stands for High Definition 3D. It brings you and your engineers a highly visual approach to view and analyze PLM data linked with a 3D model. And after massive demand, Siemens has brought everything together to use data from multiple sources and allows you to support decision-making processes and product development. So this improves the quality of development decisions and bringing product analytics up front in the process. So this is used both in NX and Teamcenter. So throughout, no matter which stage you're at, looking at a model, you can use HD3D to open up the PLM data, and you can have managers looking at design and project reviews, and engineers who actually, are doing the design to make it or support certain decisions, different gateways along the way. It allows that visibility. So as far as HD3D, NX7 showed us the first release, and right now we're currently, up to 7.5, and NX8 will be coming out in no time. But with each release, we're going to have a lot more features coming with HD3D. And we like to, put it out there to let you think that HD3D is not just a single product, but a solution that's integrated within Teamcenter and NX to make data easier to access. And, it gives you the functionality that you might need at a certain point rather than having, the breadth of what you can do in NX is vast, of course. The power is absolutely there, but you might need just a certain thing, a certain check. So in addition to that, actually, NX Checkmate has been, we'll say, made more productive and integrated with HD3D, so you can more easily review and analyze issues that are reported back by Checkmate. So it makes it visual. So it definitely gives you the ability to visualize what's going on. So it can be quicker, it could be more thorough. So that really helps. If you have Checkmate already, that's definitely an addition that you can utilize. But the first thing from HD3D that was implemented and put into HD3D is visual reporting, which allows you to take PLM data from multiple sources and correlate it into your NX session so you can report back the details in real time. And we'll get more into visual reporting soon. We'll definitely touch on a lot of details with visual reporting. So as far as requirements for HD3D, thank goodness we'll say that you know there were no new data formats, there aren't other stages, or I mean, as long as if you're a customer and you have NX and you have existing NX data, existing assemblies, attribute data, I mean, you've got it all ready and it integrates without having to make any changes. And also, you don't need to have NX with Team Center. You can have native NX, but you know, Team Center gives you a more wrapped up, thorough, over-the-top kind of approach that allows you to have that visibility, and the features are a little bit more robust. But no harm in using NX native either. I use it, so it doesn't harm me. All right. So, yep, Siemens customers are HD ready. Okay. So, there we got a chart. Just creating new products on a tight budget. That's pretty much what we're looking at with so many industries. I mean, being lean, green, and all that is definitely a huge consideration. So, in order to deliver more innovation with reduced resources and increase your productivity, HD3D could be one of those things that you can consider. So, there are a lot of choices that need to be made, and how does it all fit together? Well, this could be one of your images. So, the real goal of HD3D, our vision here, is to shorten the typical cycle that engineers find themselves in. You start working on a project, you look at the issues, what else are you doing today? Check your emails, do this, do that, go to a meeting, and then you start to drill and to find more information eventually when you come back around. So, you want to know what parts are affected. What do I need to change? What do I need to design? And then you go forward and you do the design work and submit it back in the process for checking, updating, all that good stuff. So with HD3D, the vision is to shorten the cycle by identifying the issues and supporting information necessary to do the product development task, bringing it into NX all in one view, so that you can do it without having to go back and forth, check this, check that. It puts it all in one area. If you're just doing something like I briefly mentioned earlier, you don't need all the power of everything. It just kind of puts it all into one little package for you. So this is part of HD3D visual reporting. Let's see. I guess you might be familiar with techniques like conditional formatting in Excel, even if it's just changing the color. Using Excel, you got different changes, but essentially with HD3D design, your 3D design will be able to use color components, and you can change things based on different criteria like current status, or if somebody has checked it out. I mean, so you can have different colors, as you see on the screen, the image there. Somebody has maybe checked it out, or you got work in process. So your visual ability to actually be able to see what's going on could really help. So, for example, an NX user could run a report looking for parts that are currently in development and registered as on scheduled or late. So a dynamic 3D model of the product could visually highlight all the parts that are more than 1 week late and a cause for concern. So, I mean, it gives you the ability to have that foresight and oversight without, spending too much time going and asking somebody. It's all there right in front of you. So why not take advantage of that? You can also have it so there are interactive tags displayed on the screen, so you can navigate and get a little bit of detailed information, or you can start to dig deeper into each component or sub-assembly. And then also can eliminate the need to sort through bill of materials or status reports, where why not look at what you're actually building, putting together. It's kind of detracts from your actual approach. So, I mean, this lines up and consolidates certain activities that you normally would do. So more about visual reporting. Allows you to combine information sources so you can report back to NX data in regards to things like component positioning or NX calculated data like weight, mass. You can also report on the PLM data from Teamcenter. So you can add power and put in, a larger, more robust report criteria. And then you can look at certain facets like show me all the parts for a supplier that are still work in process. So then you can definitely segregate different requirements or what you want to actually look at. You can put in your report. So NX will dynamically change the display and allow you to drill in on the information reported back. And maybe in some cases you will want to share these results with the rest of the organization. So you'll put the report results into Excel or maybe just HTML, and you can pass it around in your company. Maybe somebody else has something to say, something to look at, and it's it's also visual, so that people who may not have understanding of which parts which can be more useful to everybody and easier to explain, of course. So HD3D, getting a bigger picture. What's important is that visual reporting is a live environment, so it's not a static image, and it stays active so that when you have a report done, for example, like what's the release of the status of the parts from this particular supplier, you can split the structure and the report stays active for the overall product, but you only see the subsystems that you want to, and you can identify what is going on with what particular issue you're working on. All right, HD3D Validation. Okay, and what I would say is that this definitely is really cool that the checkmate is integrated into HD3D, because the visualization is just a big deal. What we do are products that you can see and feel and touch. So it makes sense on so many levels to have checkmate integrated and just to check along the way and be able to validate visually, because then you can find inconsistencies quicker. You can check for data consistency, adherence to company and industry standards, and then build custom checks. I don't need to tell you that much about checkmate. I'm sure you know more about it than I do. So it enhances, essentially, using HD3D enhances validation within checkmate visually, of course. And it's also very intuitive as well, so it's not like you're looking for something. That's exactly the difference between what it was and what it is you are making it intuitive by making it visual. So I guess HD3D makes checkmate easier to use and understand, so essentially you can use interactive tagging, and that allows easier ways of finding, understanding, and fixing your problems as you go along. So let's see here. All right, on a piece of demo here. We'll see if I can get my computer to work here. Nope, I guess I can't. All right, here we've got. It's just a little turbine engine here. Pretty little guy. Let's see where you'd find HD3D if you want to take a look-see on your NX. You got it right here on the left side, right here on tabs below Part Navigator, Assembly Navigator. Right here, this little eye with a couple lines outside of it in blue. Click that, and it pulls up your HD3D. What I'm going to do is go to full screen, so it makes it a little bit easier for you to see. And I do that by pressing Alt-Enter, or let's see, over on the right side here, there's an icon you can click that goes full screen, but I just do Alt-Enter. Same difference. I like to use the hotkeys, shortcuts, and whatnot. So in here, you go to Resource Bar. HD3D is right here. So I'm going to pull that open, and once you have it open, you've got two choices: Visual Reporting and Checkmate. I'll start with Visual Reporting. While that loads. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So Let's say the report could be multi-CAD, position status, units, weight in kilograms or pounds. I'll just do weight in kilograms. I like that one. You have reporting style options of you can just color the objects, you can just tag the objects, or you can color and tag. I'll take that, and then I go Controls Activate. All right. Oh, nice colors. Holy smokes! You can see all those. That's probably for each individual part, which is why you see a bunch of tags. And then in this instance, we're breaking it down by sub-assemblies. So this one's the whole nozzle configuration. You know, this is the whole. Maybe that'll be all of these veins here. Okay, and then over here in reporting, it shows you the legend of the colors. So these are the weights specified of each I guess sub-assembly. So you can identify it based upon, you know, weight, if that's what you're looking for. So that's an instance of visual reporting. Let's go back and try out the checkmate portion. So double click on that. And I already have one here that says check tool clearance. So, oh shit, I'm going to deactivate the visual reporting so those tags are out of the way. Maybe not. Alright, I need to deactivate. Okay, we're deactivated. If you leave it on there, then it's obviously in our way. Go back to checkmate. Check tool clearance is there. So that has already passed. Very visual. Tells you exactly what you're looking at. In order to set up another test for this, you go to the bottom where it says setup test. Sorry about that. I'll go back to it. At the bottom it says setup tests. If you haven't done a test before, it'll automatically allow you to, you know, set up tests from the get-go. But since I already have one set, you know, you have to go in here. Of course, I'm looking at current part. The tests tab allows you all these different options. Let's see. Maybe I want to check assemblies and check clearance analysis has been run or not. So I'll take that, move it down, and then execute checkmate. This might take a minute. So basically pretty simple to run through, and on full screen you'll be able to see a good deal of what actually goes on. I can't say for sure that I have anything on checkmate that's going to come up. That's probably, you know, not likely. This part is well made and designed properly, so I don't expect any issues at this point, and don't really see anything wrong with it. Let's go back here. Oh, look at that. I failed on my check clearance. Oh shoot. I guess that requires a little bit more attention. So that would be something you look into a little bit deeper. Okay. So let's go into that. Alright, so that was our look. And just to wrap up, HD3D has been developed to get you the most from your NX and PLM data in Team Center, and making it easier to get the information in a graphical and extremely visual fashion. So it can really help deliver, you know, a bigger picture and the understanding in the context of 3D designs. It gives you an information drill down, on-screen and immediate navigation to drill down detail and information with interactive HD tags. Essentially, you know, think like the Google Earth of PLM and NX, and then also you can enable high-definition decision support. I'm not a fan of the HD part, but, you know, the visualization, I mean, it really does make sense for somebody. We are going to be visual people when it comes to, you know, solving issues. Because, I mean, other than an actual fit, visual, and I mean, in design, you're gonna need to see it working and making sense right in front of you as you go to suit your design intent, your quality, and, you know, how you make your decisions in the design phase, as well as, you know, reducing time, increasing your innovation, and, you know, we're all working with reduced resources, so, you know, working on increasing your productivity is key. So That is HD3D. Blank one. Another blank one. All right. So just going back over, CamLogic has training for NX, Solid Edge, on-site. And so we can do that at your place. We can do it here. We have a lab for training. We offer technical support to customers, and we can consult in regards to many things. We do laser scanning here. We do analysis, data translation, 3D printing on-site. We have a printer, a Z-Corp printer. And we also work with rapid prototyping and reverse engineering. So, we also offer packages for Chrysler, connectivity, whatever you need we can work with, especially on the Siemens side. So feel free to contact us. Our partners and all things. Thanks for joining us on Tech Tuesday. Have a good one. I'm Alex, by the way, alexd@camlogic.com, or check us out at www.camlogic.com. And also, if you put in CamLogic on YouTube, you can find the rest of our Tech Tuesdays and webinars that we've posted.